Good morning everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to a new vlog. It is currently around 6 o'clock in the morning and I am just after getting up to feed the horses because we are heading off bright and early to Dungarvan Show for a spotted showing, which is something new for us. So yeah, just going to get the horses fed now and then I can go and get myself sorted and come back down and see how George is doing. But most importantly, we need to check if his plats are still in because I can't plat. So Ashley very kindly platted for me last night and I don't know, are they in or not? Mostly in. We just lost one. It's okay, we can roll that again. Good boy. Currently I have 3 dogs to mind because my mom's dog is staying with us for 2 weeks while she's on a cruise. This way, Piggy. Come on. Don't fall behind with your little legs. They're actually quite long. Woohoo! Ready to go in? Are we all excited to go back in? Let's go wake Keelan. Okay, come on. I am semi-dressed, like as dressed as I can be. Show you. So I've got my show shirt on, which is actually an old school shirt. And then I've got beige jodhpurs. These are tread step ones that I've had since I was about 17. I think I wore these, yeah, I wore these when I was in Dublin 10 years ago. And my sandstorm socks and my little toggy Kodiak boots. Got my other boots, my jacket, my tie and all that stuff in the car. Hoping it all still fits because I haven't worn it in so long. And now it's time to get George dressed to go. So I'm going to be using my lovely new little TRI cooler rug. So I'm going to be putting this on him. Very interested to see how handsome he looks. And then I've got the rest of his travel gear in that little mush down there. His little leather head collar and his boots. So let's get him ready. So he did lie down, as evident by this lovely poo stain on his rug and loads of bedding in his tail. He's so messy, like this is actually him being clean. His poos are like elephant sized. It's ridiculous. I'm so glad that I own a bay because if I owned a grey, I don't think I'd ever go anywhere. I own 2 greys, but they're only yearlings, so they don't need to be going anywhere really. So see, most of the plats lasted just 2 I need to fix, which I can manage because it's actually the plaiting itself, not the like rose budding that I can't do. George is getting the all-important pee in because he does not like to pee when he's out and about. And I've actually used a tail bag on him because I know he's going to poo on himself in the box. Aren't you? Are you ready to go? Right. I have a lead rope in my left hand with the camera, but I'm not using it. You know what? I already feel like this could be a show of a day. I don't know why. I should be going into this with a positive attitude. I think it's just because it's new for us. I haven't gone showing in so many years. I'm like, ugh. And I saw the working hunter fences and stop, George, in a lot of shows, the working hunter fences are just plain brown poles, maybe a few bales thrown under. But Munster Equine Jumps made the jumps for this and they're lovely. But it's kind of like cross-country style fences as like fillers. Very like nice working hunter fences. But I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to ride these depending on how he's feeling. The trust is just not there at the moment, like with the jumping like it used to be at the start of the year, which is fine. I really need to get it back. Anyway, let's get on the road. We're fully packed up. I'm pretty sure you're meant to wear black boots traditionally, but my brown boots are my more comfortable ones, so we'll just see. To give a little bit of context here, there was steam trains down the bottom of our arena, which was so stupid, and this poor girl fell off and our horse just ran scared. I was also late into the class, so this happened like just as I came in and the go around was basically finished. So I did no go around, which is why there's like no videos of it. I did like, I think a lap of canter, that was it. But here he is, he looks quite handsome and I even did some little quarter mark things. We walked around for a while as they sorted out a fence that was actually broken when that horse got loose, and as I passed Keelan there I said, well, we're going to be pulled in last, but we actually got pulled in third, which I think shows the bias of showing because yes, he is handsome, but they didn't get to see him do anything in the go round and he still got pulled in third. Rightfully he got moved down the placings after that, but I just thought it was funny. This was the amateur ridden class and I don't think any of us actually expected a judge to ride them in this, but he did, which was actually a really good experience for George and I was really proud of how he went. The judge said he rode really well. He did think he was a thoroughbred, but you know, we'll just move aside from that. He is a bit light for showing.
If I can make it when I walk alone. somebody come and save me. I just wanna know, I wanna know. If I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red lights. I don't know if I can make it when I walk alone.
Here we are, just having a little walk around at the end while the judge made up their mind. Now, I was expecting to come way down the end, to be honest. The confirmation judge didn't even look at him doing his trot up or anything, but he was actually pulled in 6th, which I was pleasantly surprised by. He's not going to be a ridden showing horse. He doesn't have the chunk for it, but it was good. I was pretty happy with him. It was a good start to the day, all downhill from here. We are done our ridden showing class and we came 6th, which is funny. Don't know why. He was very good, he was very obliging. It's just not really like a ridden show type horse, but he got pulled in 3rd, which was hilarious because we basically missed the whole go around, and then some poor girl fell off because there was steam trains next to the ring. But he was so good, he just did his thing. He rode really nicely for the judge, and now I've changed his tack for the working hunter. There's just one more class before it, but it is boiling. I'm literally dripping in sweat. These jackets are not made for warm weather. I feel like I'm going to keel over, so George is quite chill as well in the heat. I'm hoping he's a good boy. It's very like cross country type fences, so I don't know how he's going to go. I'm just going to ride really forward. Alright, I wanted to quickly chat about this because after watching the videos back, I don't think I rode this well at all. So coming into the first fence, I had a nice forward canter, like plenty of pace, you know, a good canter going, and he jumped it really well, really happy with it. Then I cut this corner, and so I steadied him and I took away from the canter, and I didn't have enough canter coming into this fence. He still shouldn't have stopped. It was like max 80 centimetres, and he'd actually had a look at the fence. So he shouldn't have stopped, but I needed to have a better canter, which I did pick back up here coming into the 3rd fence, which was a double. So I was like, okay, move him up a bit now. Got the canter going. He jumped in big because he was spooking at the first part, and then I wasn't close enough to do the 1 stride distance because he jumped quite high up in the air. So I should have waited for 2, but I didn't. So that was my fault. Big fat fail. I fell off in my 2nd class, the working hunter. He's actually annoying me now. Like, I'm actually quite frustrated. I feel like I've tried so hard to get his confidence back. He was going so well at the start of the year. He had that little confidence blip, and now he's just so unreliable, and it's like really hard to tell if he's going to go or not. He jumped the first fence, lovely. 2nd fence, stopped, and I was really like riding forward to it. Then he jumped it. Then we came to the 3rd fence, which was a double, and I really rode strongly into the first part because I knew he was looking at it. He jumped really big in. It was 1 stride. I pushed for the 1 stride. He chipped in, and then I came off. I shouldn't have come off, but when he chipped in, he really thought about stopping. And it's just so frustrating because I feel like I put so much into trying to build up his confidence. I dropped him back down the height. I've taken him schooling, and like, what can I do if I come out and he's like this? So I'm going to enlist professional help. I'm just going to tell Mike I'm having trouble with him stopping. I really need some help. I don't know, like, it doesn't feel like it's nerves for him anymore. I think at the start it was, and now he's kind of like, oh, I got away with that for a while, and now he's just chancing his arm. So I don't even know if this vlog will work. Like, I'm so annoyed, to be honest.
I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red lights. I could just stay the same, or be winning the game. I'll be standing high, and I'll win the fight.
I came straight through the dirt, my sleeves pulled up and my head held high.
We're actually currently in Fermoy. I have little Bean sleeping on me here, and Piggy is in the back somewhere. My car's a mess. I'm a big foodie, and I've seen this place on TikTok loads, but it's quite far from us, so we haven't been. But it was only like literally like 12-minute diversion on the way home. So we came to Fermoy to go to the Yellow Submarine, or the Yellow Submarine Club or something, I think is the name of it. Keelan's gone in to get the food there now. I just struggled to find parking with the box, but I'm really excited to try it. I'm a big foodie, so hopefully this will cheer me up. I'm just frustrated because, I don't know, like, there's always highs and lows with horses, and I understand that, and I feel like I've been more than fair with him, that I've like stepped back down the height and I've tried to help him get his confidence back and everything, and now I think he's just taking the piss out of me a little bit. He jumps fine in the warm-up, no issues, and he saw every fence today. We got to walk the course, he got to go up to every fence. They weren't
they weren't like they weren't warranted stops, I don't think, and I don't think I can make excuses for him anymore. I've been quite understanding, and now I think he just needs to grow up a small bit and get on with it. You know, I don't ask much of him. I'm not asking him to go out and jump on 30s for me, like a 90 and a metre. I haven't even asked him to jump like a metre course out and about or anything in ages. Like, I've stuck with the 90s. I've been nice to him. I tried to sweeten him up, went cross country schooling, and now I'm like, is something hurting him? But I don't think it is. Like, he's been getting the physio, he's got his teeth done, like he's moving really well at home. I don't think it's a pain thing. I'll get Kira out to have a look at him again, but I think I don't want to be looking for excuses when there's no excuses either. Like, he needs to just get on with his job now a little bit too. So this is the burger, huge, size of my head, and then these are the topped chips. Don't they look good? Beans is trying to get at them. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. This is gonna be good. Beans, you're not having any. Top chips are unreal. Really nice. There has a pulled pork cheese and a garlic ranch, and the pulled pork's really nice and sweet, and the chips are lovely, crispy skin on chip. Look at that looks so yummy.
I forgot to bring napkins. Good.
We are home. I'm very glad we stopped off for food. Helped lift my spirits a little bit because I was just a bit peed off. He knows the drill. He knows what's coming with his self-reverse. Right, come on. Boy. Good boy. Keep going. Get them plats out. Let's get the plats out.
Hello everyone. So I wasn't actually planning on posting this vlog. I wasn't planning on using the show footage because I didn't really have enough, and also while I always want to show the highs and lows, I didn't really think it was productive for me to end the vlog on a big rant, because I was just really frustrated and I was just at a bit of a loss. I was kind of just like, what more can I do here? But pretty much immediately after that, I went about organising myself a lesson, and that's exactly what we did today. We went and had a lesson with Mike and tried to resolve these issues. So I thought it would actually be very beneficial to include the footage from that lesson in this vlog, so you can see what we're trying to do in order to combat the issues we had at the show. Now, I didn't actually think that I'd be able to do this because I didn't think I'd have anyone to film for me. However, Eva was at the lesson watching, and she very kindly filmed for me, so a big thank you to her for enabling this vlog. So yeah, we went for a lesson with Mike. We were working on trying to figure out what's going on, what's the issue is between myself and George basically, and how we can fix it. I tried to explain what was happening to Mike when we went first. I was like, he's stopping, but it doesn't really feel like he's stopping because he's scared. It's just, I'm not sure. And I was like, I think it's probably something I'm doing, but I don't know what it could be. Well, I don't know what it is. Like, nothing is coming to me straight away. And I was like, he probably won't stop here because he's been here many times, he's jumped here so many times. Like, I was on livery there for the whole winter, but he did stop there. He stopped at the first fence, so at least Mike got to kind of see what we're dealing with. But I will do a voiceover and explain a little bit more to you about kind of what we were working on and the issues that we discovered, which were from me, yours truly. So yeah, I'm just going to roll the lesson footage, but that is what's happening now. It's a new day, it's a few days later, just in case anyone is confused.
So we started off the lesson over these poles, just trotting over them, then we worked up to cantering over them, 3 strides and 3 strides, and then we moved it so there was 4 strides between 2 of the poles and 3 strides between the other 2, so you had to adjust the canter, and it was just all about getting the rhythm going, because we established very quickly that I have not been riding in a good canter.
Let him figure out the pole, that's good, you keep looking down the line, that's it, you keep looking down the line, let him figure it out, good. Ash. Yeah. Just keep having that conversation, I'm not wrong. What is that telling you? Yeah.
I think it becomes very clear here when I move the canter up a couple of gears that it's just a much better pace for us to be going at, and I really need to become comfortable with this being our normal speed.
Good girl. Yeah, straight. Overrider. Yeah. One side here. 1, 2, 3. Sit up. Sit. Good. Now watch. Wait. Yeah, correct. Now circle. That's it. Good girl. So take her time. Take her time. Take her time. Take her time. Give him an extra circle and get your inside leg into him there. Get your inside leg into him. Steady, steady. Don't be so powerful with the canter. Don't be so powerful. Good girl. Now try. I'll give you an idea because it's always good to watch other people. 1, 2. Super. 1, 2, 3. Little tight. And you can go. Yeah. Take your time. Get the skip. No, don't let him off with it. Keep him on the circle. Take your time, take your time. Good, take your time now. Close it down. Let him work. He'll find it harder to do a slower canter than a quick canter. And just keep him on the circle there. He doesn't have to come round, he just has to go around your leg. Yeah, leave him get upset. Leave him get upset, that doesn't matter. Keep her like that. There. And now trot. Trot. With the inside leg. We know he can do straight, steady. Everything's a bit slower. And keep your inside leg there. And put an inside bend. He has to listen to your leg. Steady, steady. That's it now, just trying to run from your leg. That's okay. Keep on the circle. Steady. Good. There. Steady. Keep your leg on it though. Okay, Ashley. Second part, you need to close your leg again. Nice. Just short the half off. Wait, side. Wait. That's it. Good. Good game. Now do the circle. So the second part needed a half off. Okay. That's steady. Too much power. When they have good powerful horse like this, you just let him sit in the canter. Oh, lovely. Look at that canter. Steady. Get a little tired, then just go back and trot and trot the circle.
So the reason we're doing these circles after the pole exercise is because George likes to run away from my leg and avoid my leg basically by speeding up and bracing against my hand, and then we end up in a sort of tug of war, and I really need him to become more relaxed about the downward transitions and not fight me. So when we finish with the poles, he has to come onto the circle and soften, and he doesn't get to stop until he's softened basically.
Circle, that's it. Trot. Just trot a circle out. Make it trot. That's it. Good. That's what I do. Something like that. Other horses like that. Yeah. There. Now, another circle. Good. Steady. And now trot a step. And when you go back to trot, get that inside leg onto that leg heels out of the hind leg. And then relax again. Now back to walk and get your inside leg in. That's it. Hey, yes. Okay. That's all right. Same again. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's okay. Good girl, well done again. Good. But continue working. Good. Inside leg in there. Super. You got it. Now canter. Good girl. Inside leg in there. Good girl. Yes. And trot again. Inside leg in there. No, inside leg in there. And walk. And yeah, you there. Oh, okay, Ash. Go. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Super. Lovely. Just stay in the circle. Don't get strong with him. Just go in the circle. Go on the circle. Inside leg. be as strong as he wants to. Hold the reins, keep his neck straight. And he'll soften when he gets bored. Middle to middle, 5 strides. Don't panic. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Stand. Good girl. That's okay. Keep it nice and calm, doesn't matter. It's 80 centimeters. You know what I mean? That doesn't matter. I change your stick, I think, to the other hand. I know you might like it. Yeah? So when you come around that now again, right? Don't sit so heavy, we'll say. Come around, get a nice distance, get a nice jump over that. Get your eye onto the center of this, get your heels down, get your leg in around him. Get the voice and to get up there. And I'm telling you it's 5, but it's 5 forward. But I want you to jump that, and I just want you to ride the line correctly and forward, up to it. Listen to your first fence, and then you can set sail. You have it. Go on. 1. That's it. Good. And back, and bring it back and tune everything down. That's it. Good. That's it. Come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's okay. Good girl. Super. To the track, and then into the other corner. That's it. Keep coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back down the second. Good. So keep him straight after the fence side. That's it. Good girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you're nearly there. One, 2, 3, 4. Yes! That's it. Good girl. Stand there now. Take it tight. And there you have it. 1, 2, 3. Good girl. Stay with him. Get a good distance to the first one and then rock on your 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have a little trot down on the circle. Don't be nice, don't be nice. Just get a good distance to the first one.
A big issue that's coming up because of my lack of trust in George at the moment is that when I land after a fence or say the pole here, I don't immediately start to ride forward, and you can see that here because we end up getting 7, not 6. When I land after the pole, Mike says move and I don't move quick enough.
That's lovely. Now move. That's it.
So here we actually got a really nice forward distance to this first pole, but then George locked onto the second pole rather than the fence, so I couldn't really steer, and I just had to circle and we ended up moving that pole.
Last second. He's jumping over the oak, he's landing, stay light and stay moving. Okay, alright. You can start again. That was nice, okay?
So George's natural thing is to come really behind the vertical if he feels like he wants to get away from the contact, and he did that there coming around the corner, and I just lost the shoulder, but I tried to still ride very forward for the 6 and focus on, you know, getting the distances that I meant to do, and I was really trusting him more by this point in the lesson, so I was able to ride forward for the 6, whereas at the start I definitely would have held.
Head up.
Yeah, going around the corner then there's head is so far down.
Yes, and that's why you lost the distance. Yeah. So basically, you kind of have to, so when you go walking, you kind of have to put out distances like that. Yeah. Like you got 1. So far. And lovely change. You do a circle. No cheating. Thank you. That's it. Get your inside leg there. Good. And do it trot. Make it trot to the outside hand. That's it. Good. Steady. Give it time. a little choppy, so let him be choppy away. That's just tension. That's it, that's just tension. Keep that leg there and walk and step away.
Right, that's us. Done and dusted. Lesson over. I hope you enjoyed that footage. I didn't ride my best at all, but that's literally just due to the lack of trust that we kind of have at the moment. I obviously need to work on that so that I feel more trusting in him to go on the forward stride, and then I'll go with him again. At the moment I'm just getting left behind and looking like a sack of shit. But yeah, look, it's fine. We will get there. I feel much better after having the lesson today. I feel like we have a plan and things to aim for. I've got the 2 boys that are in sorted. They're fed, they're hay, they're watered. The stables are cleaned. Here you go, Georgine. George jumped out of his field the other day because he didn't really have a lot of grass left. He probably had another day or 2 left, and he's quite particular. If he doesn't feel like he has enough good grass for himself, he just thinks too highly of himself to stay in there, so he ends up leaving himself out. So yeah, he jumped out and we haven't had a chance to refence it today, so we need to do that first thing tomorrow so he can go back out after he has hacked. That's pretty much it. I need to unhitch the box and then go and do hay. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.